Kenny, everybody. Let's hear it for her. Very funny. I keep telling her to stop telling those stories about me, but she just won't stop. So, this next comedian, very, very funny. He looks a lot like me in 10 years. All the way from Miami. Big round of applause for my good friend, Raul Perez.
Salsa 98.3, transmitiendo vivo aquí desde Boca Black Box. Yeah. Relax, Karen. I speak English. Don't worry about it. Okay, so my name is Raul Armando Perez. You guys are probably thinking Irish, Scottish, English. No, yet another Cuban from Miami. That's right. Born in New York, raised in Miami. Parents moved down to Miami to get away from the drugs and the violence. So you can only figure that out, huh? Some people call me, back in Miami, it's pronounced Raul, right? In Broward and in Palm Beach, it becomes Raul, 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 Paul, Ralph. Usually it's Paul Perez. First day of school for me was traumatic. Just waiting for the teacher to call out that name. So some people say I'm loud, obnoxious, condescending, sarcastic, and that's just family and friends, so you can only figure that out. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. I'm challenged, as you can see. Lonnie was saying we go to the same barber. I comb my hair with a towel or a squeegee. Look at the size of this head. I can sell advertising space on the side of this thing. It's a size 8 baseball cap, if you can only imagine, right? It's not easy at all. You know, I'm vertically and density challenged. According to the insurance charts, I should be like 7'2" for my weight. Trying to diet though, it's not easy. I'm trying to follow, the right things. I eat lean bacon, whole wheat bread, pizza, no meat on my pizza, no cheese on my burger. Hey, it's a start. I mean, come on. Trying here. Vegans, I can't do the vegan thing. Where are my fat vegans at? Where you guys at? Come on, can't admit to that. Come on. Yeah, I tried that vegan. Now I only eat what I hunt. Thank God cows are really easy to sneak up on, It's not easy. So, 3 years ago I started my stand-up at the age of 58. Yeah, I spent 28 years on a fire truck. I retired. I was a nurse for 25 years, retired. I started to do stand-up. And my family and friends were very supportive. They said, that's great, it's a wonderful thing. We never knew you were funny. That's awesome. We definitely support you. So as a healthcare professional, I always like to give people safety advice, help them out throughout the years. One of my favorites is, all bleeding stops eventually. Keep that in mind. Don't take a laxative and a sleeping pill together, whatever you do. Okay? If you can't swim, don't go swimming. Simple as that. You can probably tell as a firefighter already by looking at me, by looking at my fire hydrant physique. You can usually find me in the kitchen doing a search on the fire ground, pretty much. So yeah, it's not easy. Tough times. We're going through tough times. The older I get, the more irritated I get. I don't know if I'm going through male menopause or just, agitated all the time. The simplest of things annoy me. The people that try to put 12 items in the 10 only line at Publix. Things like that. People, where are my BMW drivers out there, huh? You're not going to admit to it, huh? Stop cutting people off out there, will ya? Little things like that. The Royals. Why are the Royals getting so much attention? Please. They're like the modern day Kardashians, special for no reason whatsoever. Harry right now is sitting on his lunch break at Publix having a sub in his Amazon truck, in between deliveries, thinking, how was the prince? How was the prince? But no! Being the Duchess wasn't good enough for her now, huh? Wasn't now. Little things like that. question a lot of things at my age. You start questioning life, questioning things. Like, for example, how do animals live in the wild their whole life and never go to the vet? How does that work? They fight, they breed, they live, they die of old age, not one visit to the vet. How does that work? Ladies, what makes thigh high so hot and knee high such a turnoff? How does that work? You know, it's such a little space there. Here's another one. It's not even a joke. It's something to think about. All these COVID deaths, not one new cemetery has opened up. When was the last time a new cemetery opened up here around here? Anybody? Not one. Not one at all. What the hell's going on there? So these are the things I start thinking about at my age. You know, I don't know. So being Latino, it's not easy. You know, we got it tough, you know, especially in Hollywood out there. Hollywood has these 4 stereotypical Latinos. Okay? They're casting on the 4 different roles, and we're always stuck with those type of roles. The first role is going to be, you guys know, the hysterical Latino. And he goes like this, and he goes, "Oh, Mr. Johnson, happy birthday! Look, we got a piñata for you here and everything, huh? Hey, would you like a cake too, huh? Happy birthday, yeah." That's your hysterical Latino. And then you have, of course, the hostile Latino. And you've seen him too, right? It's like, "Mr. Johnson, we bought you the cake. Now you have the money? Eh? Because if you don't have the money, I have my big friend, not my little friend, my big friend Filete, El Mundo here. They're going to help you look for the money. Eh? And then, of course, we know the good old humble Latino. Working nose to the grindstone 24/7, doesn't say a word every once in a while. It's like this, you know. Mr. Johnson, I just want to express to you that I am very grateful to allow me to do your landscaping in your town and to be able to bring up your children. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Johnson. It's quite the honor." That's our humble Latino. And then, of course, you have the hormonal Latino. You know, we know him, right? And it's more like, "Oye, mi amor, qué lindo que está. Oye, ven acá. Oh, Mrs. Johnson. Oh, I am so sorry, Mrs. Johnson. I did not mean to. What? Oh, you thought it was funny, Mrs. Johnson? Oh, thank you. Oh, very well. Oh, look, Mrs. Johnson, would you like some cake? Hey, lots of feeling, huh? Yeah. The news is driving us crazy, man. What's going on in this world? You know, NFL player came out this week, huh? Pride Day. Where are my gay people at? Yeah, NFL player, LA Raiders, comes out. You gotta love it. I just would like really wasn't that funny. I would just like for the rest of these guys to come out. Because statistically speaking, it's 1 in 5, right? Okay? Fighters, UFC, they're all fighting for accessories, belts, and rings. You know? The red lights are there, the red flags are there from the start. I think it's the gayest sport around. For example, NFL. Look at the clothes. Tight capri pants, tight top, accessorized with shoulder pads, got a ball gag going on, helmet, kiss and case. You got the prettiest boy on the team who's in charge, and then you got the biggest guy on the team who's holding the ball, right? So, how's he gonna get the ball? The pretty guy gotta go up to the big guy, and what's he gonna do? He's gonna walk up right up to him, put the back of his hand up against his scrotum. U69. And now he's going to drop back, and what's he going to do? He's going to try to hook up and score with a tight end or a wide receiver. Red flag, red flag. I'll leave you with this. Everybody happy with Joe? President, Joe. Hey, you gotta get one thing. Joe did a great job distributing the vaccine that Trump gave him. I gotta tell you what. I'll leave you with this. You know, Kamala, our VP, La Mala Kamala was in Guatemala last week, trying to tell the border that try to slow down the conga line they had going on up here. And when Biden heard about, Mr. President, we have a mass influx from Honduras, El Salvador, Biden said, you know what? That's a bunch of malarkey. I've always supported Puerto Rico. And when Biden heard G7, he said, bingo, thank you very much. Beautiful stuff, guys. Thank you. Be nice to each other.
Raul Perez, everybody. Big round of applause for him. Let's all play a game called Let's Guess Who Raul Voted For. I'm kidding. Very funny. All right. The next time a bald white guy asks who's the minorities in the room, you are right to keep silent. Do not let them do the work. All right.